Pulse family, welcome back to the channel. Shout out to Native Instruments. They came out with a brand new product called Empire Breaks. Thank you so much. Shout out to the fam Mick too, man, over at Native Instruments. That's fam right there. Thanks so much, bro. This one, man, is nothing but straight hip hop and boom bap. Of course, you can use it for other things, but for your boy that's a hip hop and boom bap producer, it's right up my alley. So y'all keep it locked. Stay tuned. All right, so let's go ahead and first get the logistics out of the way. It has 247 sounds, 30 kits, 480 MIDI files. That's crazy. And also 3.1 gigabyte as far as your download size. The thing that I noticed the most is that it gave me certain feels. What do I mean? You think of Infamous Flow, you think of Basement Era, you think of Queensbridge Story, you think of Street Swarm. All those have that same type of 80s, 90s hip hop feel. Of course, they came from different type of, I'll say, perspectives, if you will, from the producer that made them, but those were expansions. This one right here is an actual player. So you can take all those sounds and now you can make it your own. So this is why I say, if you guys have any of those four that I mentioned, you're gonna wanna get this one, because this right here, you make your own sound. Let's go through some of these kits real quick. Bro, that's so clean. Little disco. Oh, that sound familiar. That sound like A. Marie, my producer, my boy Rich, man, made that sound. That's fire right there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Hey, that sound like Brandy and Monica and all that right there. All right, so the kids, as you see, man, really nice, extremely fire. Let's go through the player, all right? So as you see the player, one thing I gotta say about this player, it's very unique. It definitely screams New York across the board. I don't care what you say. Any borough that you guys, all my New York fam, you know what I'm talking about. It gives you that New York feel, the sunset feel. I love how they designed this. They have the main front that you see right here. They also have where you can manipulate and go through the kits themselves. You have the patterns right here in which you can change. You have the effects, which you go through insert, global, and your sends. And of course, you can change any macro, whether it's going to be from your flangers, your age, your sounds. All the buttons that you have here at the bottom can be manipulated within the macro right here. I know all my expert people out there, you guys already know about the players, but let's just give time for the people that might not know, right? Cool. So, also, please make sure that y'all drop down in the description and support your boy. This is affiliated link. It costs you nothing. It definitely helps out the channel when you guys support. You see right here, you have all the different type of sounds. It's color coded. Cool thing is, here's just a tip. I would go and color code it base 2 on my machine, but how it is here, so that if you want to memorize it or you want to categorize it based off how they have it here. All right, so anyway, let's go through how you can pick your actual samples itself. So this here, you just double click on it and you can go through choice selections. And for the kicks, they have 3 different folders. Really nice, hard hitting sound kicks right there. Same thing for the kicks. And if you see right here, if you want to just change any of them, you can go based off of the sounds itself, or you can just click right here and start changing the sounds based off of that. Once you figure out the sounds that you want, you can go change your pitch of them here. So let's say, for instance, I'll go back to the kick, right? you can definitely get so much out of this because you don't have to stick with the original sound that comes with it, but you can make it your own. Another thing that I want to point out is the patterns here. So you go through the patterns here, you can pick your input, whether it's 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, or 1/16. Pick the speed that you want. You can change the grid duration. You can go from a latch to a retrigger, and you can add swing to this. So everything, especially when it's, let's say we're talking about hip hop of the 80s and the 90s, it was never quantized. They were all, even like now, like when we do our production now, you're always, you know, moving over your MIDI to, you know, not have that straight, just the drums on it. Here, you can go add a swing to it. Really, really dope. Now, on this section right here, this is how you play. And then you go through the different variations of sounds. Now, let's say for instance, I don't want to do the drum itself, but I want to go and play and then add these different variations inside because I love how it already sounds. This is the section where you take those patterns and then you add them to your actual sound. You actually add it to your music. Like I said before, you have your inserts, your globals, and your sends. You can also move these around just like any other player that Native Instruments has. This has by far, I think, the best idea for the 80s and 90s drum era for hip hop and boom bap. This right here definitely reaches to that point of where I feel like, you know, you can really, really get into that mode and genre. Now, with the end of this, again, is the macros. So you can control all your macros here, or you can control it from the bottom. You don't necessarily have to, you know, keep it in the order that they have. As you see, once you move it, it moves it from the sound at the bottom. So that's really dope. You go here and you can change all types of inverts. You can reverse it. You can go quantize. It has different ones from 2 to 12. It's just, you can randomize. Like you can start doing the drum and then you click on this here. And then let's say you want to randomize it so you can randomize the drum. Let's go ahead and let's play around with some of the sounds. Let's just see where it go. I have a sample up already. This is a sample from my sound kit. So if you guys like the sound kit, please make sure that you go in the description. But this is what I have so far for the actual sound. All right, I like that. That's better. All right. All right, so I wanted to show you guys how to get to your MIDI files. You want to make sure that your MIDI files are basically in the area where you install your Native Instruments sounds. And of course, these are the MIDI files in which you can go through and you can drag them over and drop into the actual player itself, and it'll have those sounds ready. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you go like, subscribe, and comment on what you guys think about Empire Breaks, man. I think it's like that, but I want to hear what you guys think about it. Also, don't forget, please make sure that you go and get the link in the description for the affiliate link so that you guys can cop it right now to support the channel so we can keep doing things like this. As always, you guys already know who it is. It's your boy Thesis. Peace.